Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir about a week ago, to be precise on December the 4th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $176.08 at regular hours and at $175.15 at pre-market hours. And at this point, my main assumption was that because of the retest of previous swing high, the resistance from the previous swing high level, we could see a movement to the downside that should retrace this upwards movement, but the direction, the overall direction of its movement is still bullish, and this asset should hit much higher price targets in the near-term perspective of about $200. And guys, take a look right here. This is the actual price action of Palantir. We were at this very point, and since I made my previous video, I was wrong with the potential retracement of this movement, but I was 100% correct that the overall direction should be to the upside. And yes, no one has a crystal ball. That is why, guys, we can only assume in which direction certain asset might go and take our trades accordingly. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, and if you want to enhance your trading skills and receive pretty much risk-free 100% money-back guarantee trade signals, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Here are just a few of my trade results from the first half of October. But don't wait, this offer is available for a limited time only. Once the spots are filled, enrollment will close. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and on today's video, guys, I will show you why this asset has a substantial movement to the upside. What is more importantly, I will show you why this asset for the last couple of sessions has pretty much the highest volume from the end of November. And I will give you my thoughts for its upcoming price action. So, and let's begin with some fundamentals. First of all, guys, I want to show you that if you click right here on metrics icon, TradingView added this new section, news, and to be honest, for now I become a promoter of this application, but they didn't pay me and they don't pay me at all. I just like to use this tool, and it gives me all necessary information. So if you click on the news, you will see several recent news directly related to Palantir, and let me show you them one by one. First of all, this article was published on December the 10th, and it's titled Palantir Stock Gains. It torpedoes rivals to win this new AI contract. And guys, you can see that Palantir has more and more contracts, especially in the military space, and this is another evidence of its increasing power. On top of that, you can see this, wait a second, the overall contract for this, you can see US Navy is $448 million, $500 million with one contract. Very impressive number. On top of that, the overall sentiment is growing. You can see that Palantir stock rises. Top analyst flags growing military AI demand. And yes, demand from the military space is increasing because of the increasing tensions all across the globe. And I have to admit that I don't see potential so-called trend reversal in this trend as well, because unfortunately, but we are very close to potentially more local conflicts. So let me show you another quite interesting update. Palantir's CEO of rival AI firm alleges a widespread effort to poach employees, according to Wall Street Journal. And guys, I have to admit that this type of news are not positive news for the company, but in general it means that other companies on the market want to hire Palantir employees. And this means, guys, Palantir has potentially the highest level of engineers, especially in its field. And from the business standpoint, it is a very good sign that Palantir has a very high proficiency level with their employees. But on the other hand, this type of lawsuits are not the best in the short-term perspective. Nevertheless, I have to admit that Palantir is a very strong company and still has all the chances to hit higher targets. You can see that if you click on the forecast icon, you can find this data that even the average price among 41 analysts is $190.38, which is still above our current price by 4.44%. And the highest price target that was set by some analysts is $350, which has about more than 25% of upside potential. And guys, let me show you another quite interesting news, and it shows that you have to rely on your own due diligence rather than to the news that were published in different mass medias. So if you type in Google search bar PLTR stock and switch to new stock folder, you will see this first article that was published just 12 minutes ago by Motley Fool. And this article is titled, "Is Palantir stock set to soar again in the new year?" And let me show you bullet points and one very important part of this article. Palantir's revenue growth is accelerating with expanding profit margins. The stock is now trading at one of the most expensive sales ratios in market history. Investors who hold Palantir stock for the next decade are bound to be disappointed. And guys, I completely agree with first two bullet points. This company is extremely expensive. If you click on financials, you will see that in the overview section the price to earnings ratio is 439.45, and definitely it is extremely high number. But if you take a look further, if you dig deeper inside this article, you will find this paragraph. Over the long run, it is clear that Palantir will disappoint any investor who holds on today for the next decade. Taking Palantir's revenue of $3.9 billion and assuming 50% revenue growth for the next decade, an absurdly optimistic scenario for an enterprise software company, you will have business generating $75 billion in revenue. For reference, this is revenue greater than any software company in existence. And guys, it is pure lie. Let me show you like this. Here is the list. Wait a second. The most valuable stock, Magnificent 7, and some other stock like Netflix and Hoot and Oracle. But guys, take a look right here. If we click on Amazon and switch to their statements, you can see income statement. Their annual revenue is $637 billion, almost $638 billion, which is definitely much higher than $75 billion. Next one, if we switch to Google, another software company, it has a revenue for the 2024 at the level of almost $350 billion. Next one, let's switch to NVIDIA. It is not a 100% software company, but still $130.5 billion. Netflix, 38, yes, okay, it's lower than 75. Microsoft, $281 billion. Meta, $164.5 billion. And this means, guys, you have to do your own due diligence rather than rely to the data and to the news that you were given by some internet mass media. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deeper right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So let's switch to Palantir again. And guys, I have to admit that it is very difficult to assume, and it is very difficult to diversify this movement to the upside by several waves. I can do it differently on the smaller time frames, but I have to admit that the most important part is still the same. We have to see the retracement to the downside that will potentially indicate the top of the A wave. Then we have to see the retracement to the B wave if it is an ABC correction, and then we might have another leg to the upside. If it is not an ABC, the part of a bigger ABC like this, A, B, and C wave to the downside. In this case, we have to see pretty much the same price action, and this might be if this asset has a trend reversal in the upcoming days. This might be the top of the first wave. Somewhere here might be the bottom of the second wave. This will be a confluence with the top of the third wave. This next movement to the downside will be the bottom of the fourth wave. And the only difference between these two counts will start if it is a wave, B wave, and C wave. In this case, the first difference in its movement will start only at the bottom of the fourth wave, because from this point it will be a new leg to the upside to complete its fifth wave, or it will be the trend continuation to the downside to complete its C wave. This means, guys, we have to see this type of retracement in the upcoming sessions. I don't know where it might start, because we don't have a lot of extreme numbers in oscillators, and this the breakdown of this movement is very difficult to do, and that is why, guys, just keep in mind that it might have this type of retracement. And when this top formed, I can project the bottom of the wave 2 or the wave B, and then it should have another leg to the upside. That is why, guys, manage your trade plan accordingly to this blueprint of its movement. And if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack.